All right, here we are back in the Pontiac Trans Am. I'm Randy Cardoon from Talking About Cars, Generation Auto TV. In the passenger seat, Dave Hall, Lincoln, Nebraska's finest. We're going to talk Pontiac Trans Ams. Dave, tell me your Trans Am story.
In high school, I actually had a couple of Trans Ams, and I bought a 72 455 HO 4-speed Trans Am when I was in high school. It was actually a car that I had kind of fell in love with. The whole concept of it was a blue car with a white stripe down the middle, a 455 4-speed car. My dad owned a dealership and a service center and stuff. And
Pontiac dealer? Or?
No, actually it was a used car dealership, but he had a rental car business and several different things in the automotive industry. And basically I liked to dinker with the cars and stuff and play with them, do some fun things. I ended up doing a mild restoration to the 72 while I was going through college, but I was going to college for computer science.
Really?
So my plan wasn't to be in the car industry when I started out. I actually wanted to do something completely different because I knew I could always do that because I grew up doing it with my dad and stuff, and which was fun and I enjoyed it. But I actually, was in the software industry for about 14, 15 years, owned a couple of software companies and had a lot of fun with it, but my passion for the cars came back around in 2005. I'd enjoy it.
Talk about Restore Muscle Car, the fact that you guys do a lot of these Trans Ams.
Basically, over the years, we've grown now to we're a 30,000 square foot facility, over 22 technicians in the shop. We get cars in from all over the world. We started out specializing in the Trans Ams, and we actually were the first shop to ever do a frame-off nut and bolt rotisserie restoration on a car just like we're sitting in right now. And a lot of people didn't understand why, because at the time when we started restoring these cars, most people would invest in cars that had lower production numbers. These were one of the highest production numbers, 77, 78, and 79 for Pontiac. So why would you put a bunch of money into a car that there was a bunch of them out there? Well, what a lot of people didn't realize, these cars were driven. They were driven, they were used.
And driven hard, I'd imagine.
They were driven hard.
I mean, because everybody had
Yes.
Bandit on the mind,
That's
didn't
right.
they? I mean, anybody that got into
right.
one of these things, it wasn't like you're taking grandma to church. It was, we're taking grandma to church, but we're skimming down a few freeways and maybe doing a couple of spins or something like that and land somewhere.
That's right.
All right, well, Dave, we've been doing this to a lot of guys who are in here. We have to give you Bandit trivia.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
We've had some of the most brilliant minds in classic cars do Bandit trivia, and I expect you're going to do really well. How long did it take Reed to write Eastbound and Down? Was it 2 weeks, 2 days, or 2 hours? You can do this.
My wife can answer these really good.
What, do you want to do phone a friend? Well, should we have her do phone a friend? You want to call her up?
I could try.
Do it. Call her up. We're going to do phone a friend. We've never done this before.
Hello?
Hey, hun.
Yes?
I'm on an interview here right now, and I need you to help me with a couple of questions here. They're trivia
Okay.
questions about the movie.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me.
Okay, you ready? How long did it take for Jerry Reed to write Eastbound and Down, the song?
2 hours.
And you are absolutely correct.
Woo!
She is brilliant. Very good. Phone a friend worked. Who was originally hired to play the Bandit? It wasn't Burt Reynolds. Was it Elvis Presley, Jerry Reed, or Sally Field?
Not Elvis or Sally. So I'm going to say Jerry.
It's got to be Jerry.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Final answer. It is correct. Very good. Jackie Gleason modeled Buford T. Justice after who? A sheriff who once pulled him over. 2, Hal Needham. Or 3, Burt Reynolds' dad.
I would say 3 for Reynolds' dad.
Go with 3.
You're going to go with 3. You're correct. Again.
Yay!
What engine did that Trans Am that went over the bridge have? Was it an Oldsmobile engine, a Chevy engine, or a Pontiac engine?
I want to say it was a Chevy engine.
Chevy engine's your final answer.
Okay.
It is correct. Dave Hall and wife, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Thanks,
Very
son.
good. Thanks, Michelle. Wow, that phone a friend thing worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You bet.
Dave Hall, joining us here in the Pontiac Trans Am, the Burt Reynolds car that's going up for auction here at Barrett-Jackson. I'm Randy Cardoon from Talking About Cars and Generation Auto TV. We'll see you next time. That was really good.